Budapest, my hidden treasure chest. Golden grand piano, my beauty focus me on you. I leave it all.
Hey guys! Okay, so today I'm going to be doing my review of the Plum planner. Plum paper planner, I think is what it's technically called. I will leave the link down below. You can get them off Etsy. And mine is the hourly one. When I was purchasing it, I wanted to obviously look up reviews because it's non-returnable unless there's like a defect or something, just because it's so personalized. And so I was looking up reviews and stuff, and they have different layouts that you can choose. So you can have it, which most people do, is like the Erin Condren's or the 3 boxes, or you can have it, which I think I'm going to do when I go off to college, a schedule. So like on the side there's a bar, and you can choose like what classes you put in, then it's Monday through Saturday or Sunday or whatever, and then you just put like all your stuff for school. But like I said, I have the hourly one, which is just the kind that works best for me. I don't know, it's just the way my brain works is what I need. So I can't really decorate as much as people with like the Erin Condren and stuff like that, and I also don't really like decorating as much, like I said in my previous video, but I do some. Anyways, so let's just get started. Okay, so here is what it looks like, and I just keep a little binder clip on it so that I can know where I am in the week. And then I got this print on their Etsy shop is actually where the light pink is. Here, I'll zoom you in. Where the light pink is, it is actually a sort of a yellow, and you can specify any types of colors or changes or whatever when you purchase your product. So I just said in my notes I would like on the pattern where the yellow is to be replaced with a light pink. And then I got my monogram, and then you can just see it says 2015 to 2016 is the 12-month calendar. So then it's just got a piece of film stuff. I don't really know what this is. And then it's just got this is just cardboard. I don't really love this fact. I just wish the front page was just a little bit sturdier. Like maybe if these two were combined. I don't really know what the point of this is. And you flip to the front page, and the paper is so nice. It's so like it's weird to talk about, but it's very soft and very like smooth. And then it just says Daily Planner Plum paper, and then below it says this planner belongs to, and then I have my name and stuff down there, so I'm not going to show you that. And then when you open it up, you 12 months at a glance, and because mine goes into 2016, because you can choose the month that you want yours to start on. So I got my planner in May, so I just started my planner in May because I didn't really see a need to have months that were already passed. But yeah, so then once you flip to this is the front page. And then all of the tabs, I really like the colors. They actually recently came out with new colors that I kind of like a little bit better, but it's okay. So then it's got some cute detailing. Okay, so I'm actually going to show you August because I have important stuff written on the other pages. So when you first open up, you just see a notes page, which you can specify this. I didn't, but you can get this placed in the back. So like once you're about to flip to the next month, you can have your notes right here instead. I don't know, I don't really use this all that often for May, which is just like in the beginning of my planner. I have my passwords and usernames for stuff, but you could write down monthly goals or shopping lists or whatever you need there. So here's a month that doesn't have any important information on it. So then over here on the sides, it just says birthdays, events, and a blank space for notes. And then it goes by Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, obviously. I like that it's, so on the calendar itself, the monthly calendar, it goes by, starts on Sundays, but the weekly calendar actually starts on Monday, which I really like because in my brain, Saturday and Sunday need to be next to each other. So this is what it looks like because September the end of, so October goes the 26th through the 31st, and then, oops, it starts on the 1st, so it's a little bit grayed out, which I like, but it also kind of confuses me sometimes. Like, I don't really know if I should plan on this day or just skip ahead and start planning this day or what. So it kind of grades it out in case you need to, you know, do anything on these pages. You could decorate, you could do whatever. So like I said, I have the hourly one, and I will zoom you in. Okay, so here is what it looks like. So it says November 2015 up at the top, and then it's got a little November calendar. Then you've got your weekly lists and your notes. And then each day it just says the date and then the day. And then it goes in 30-minute increments technically. So as you can see, it starts at 7 and then it goes until 8, and then you've got a checklist with 3 little boxes down below. So each hour has its own little block, but then written halfway in is the 30-minute mark, which I really like. Like I said, I need a hourly planner. So I will, okay, well, so then after you go through this, the month, there is actually another notes page in the back. And then I got these added in, which I kind of regret a little bit, but these are the to-do lists, and there's 4 per page, and I got 2 sheets per month because I normally, in my old planners, on the weekly spreads, I would use these little post-it note squares that are fully stickable, and I would just stick them on for what I like my to-do lists. And so I thought that if I added to-do lists back here, that I could just use these instead, but I kind of forget that they're there and never really use them, but they're there when I need them. So I will just go through each color for you. So that's June's color, July's a green, August is kind of an ugly color. It's showing up more yellow, but it's really more green. September's a pretty mint color. October, November, December, January, February, my birthday month, March, April. I really love April's color, and then I bought it in May. So, and then another thing that I got it added in is the blog section, which I obviously use for my YouTube channel. When you open it up, you get a monthly overview. So up at the top, it just says month and then year, and then websites and inspiration, blog to-dos, post ideas, and then final post schedule. So I write in the dates that I post and what my post titles are, and it gives you, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then it gives you income and expenses, which I just covered up, my earnings and expenses. So it has the dates, descriptions, so like you can say YouTube earnings or style haul or whatever program you're with, and then if you had to buy a new camera or whatever, and then like just if it's a positive or a negative, and then the dollar amount. So then on the next page you just have post ideas, which I guess these are more general. I feel like this blog section is kind of repetitive just because like you have post ideas right here in the monthly spreads, but I guess this is just more general. So it has a checklist, post name, description, idea, and post date. And it's got a few pages of the monthly blog tasks. So if you have to do something you know you have to do every single month, or different things, you can write those down, and then it says January, February, March, April, May, blah, 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 up at the top, like you can see there. And then this is your monthly blog stats, and I really love this font. So it says the months right here, and then it's got your weeks, and then page views, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. And I don't really keep track of all that stuff, but it's fun to do every now and then. And then I've got to-do lists, and then this is your advertising and sponsors. So it's just got company, website, contact, ad size, blah, blah, blah. It's got a lot of pages of those. Don't obviously have that much advertising, giveaways and reviews, and then blog annual planner. So certain things you know you need to do for each month. So say I really wanted to do some Christmas posts, and I just write them down and I can refer back to that. You just have some blank sheets for doodling on or whatever. And then you just got special dates, so birthdays, anniversaries, whatever you want to keep track of in there. And then passwords, website usernames, and then contacts, which I normally just keep all my contacts in my phone. And then these are holidays, so 2015, 2016, 2017. This is actually really handy that it shows you like when President's Day falls each year and when like certain things. So then like if you know it's an event that you have off for school, you can plan around that or whatever. And then it's just got 2017 year at a glance. And then I bought these stickers, which I kind of regret doing now. But they are just kind of like the Erin Condren stickers, different colors, like this. I got them so that I could put like birthdays and certain stuff like that on, which I do use. As you can see, I did use some of them, but I just as well will just write in birthdays and put a little balloon sticker next to them. But yeah, so I got those. And then it has a cute little for keeps pocket in the back here. And then it's just got a little thank you card and a congratulations card that it comes with, which is really cute. And then I've just got my Cayman Islands sticker. And it says for keeps, and then the back page, and then the little film. So that is everything. I really like the way it's set up. I wish there was a little bit more space down at the bottom and it went past 8, because like sometimes I start babysitting at 8 and so then I have to like go around it. Well, here, I'll show you how I plan. Okay, so here's kind of what my monthly overview looks like. Normally I add more stuff in, but just because it's summer, there's not a whole bunch of stuff in here. So then here is what my weekly looks like normally. As I said, I go over, so I write it in. I will write in with pen, and then I go around the time that it's for in a highlighter. And I have this bag that I got. It says, I'm very busy. Here, I'll zoom out a little bit. With just some pink on the back. And it's from the brand ban.do. And I've got all these pens in here. My favorite pens in general are these Bic Crystal pens. And they're 1.6 mm. I just love the way they write. And they write amazing on this paper. It's so smooth and just so great. But for my planners, I love the, they are these Pilot Friction pens, and they are 0.7, and they come in a case like this. I got the case of 24. They're from Japan, so they don't really have English on them, but they are erasable, which is why I... So I hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. Definitely leave me comments down below on other videos that you would like to see. I've got some really fun ones planned for you guys. I'm just waiting for some things to come in the mail, which is always such a hassle to wait. But yeah, so make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.